Hello, people of Yeousch, Disciple here for New Gaming. I'm not sure if many of you know me, but I'm going to do my thing here today. I'm a little director. I come from a channel called New Gaming, of course, like I introduced myself as. But today I'm bringing you guys a Dark Souls video. I don't know if many of you know me. I am fairly new to Alliance. This is my fourth posting ever, but my other three postings were Skyrim. And I love that game. I love playing it, but you know, it's just not a lot of new stuff that you can discover in Skyrim. So, you know, I don't really like doing things that other people have done. You know, I can add my own personal touch to it and my own personal style, but still, that's not the thing I like to do. So, what I'm playing here is Dark Souls, and what I'm doing is PvP. So actually, what you're witnessing is me playing this RPG online against another player. Now, this is pretty awesome. It allows for a lot of hours you can put into the game after. You can tweak your characters to perfection, build your character certain ways. It's pretty amazing. It's 1v1. In certain situations, it can be 1v2 or 1v3. It's never 3v3 or 2v2. Not that I've ever been in. Not that I've ever witnessed. But yeah, usually 1v1. And you know, invasions come pretty quickly now. And what I'm doing here is I'm going to be doing a PvP breakdown. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play this invasion raw, play it unedited as it happened, and then I'm going to go into breaking down the mistakes I made, the things I did well, the things my opponent did well, and the mistakes my opponent made. So right now this invasion just ended, and now we're about to get into the breakdown, so I hope you guys are ready. You might want to play it again as it was raw, and I'm going to challenge you, all Dark Souls veterans, and even people that don't have much experience with Dark Souls. I'm going to see if you guys can notice what I did right and what I did wrong, and hopefully if you guys want to get into this game or want more support on PvP or some assistance on builds, or you just want to watch some more PvP, you'd come check out my channel. It will be in the description, or if it's not, youtube.com/newgaming, spelled with a K, K-N-E-W gaming. Right here, I'm gonna play the invasion again, but like I said, I'm going to break down each and every mistake. Now first, this wasn't a mistake, but I say this is pretty gay. Honestly, I think this is pretty gay. Lack of swordsmanship is what I put on screen. This guy, when I spawned in, in this game, you know where his spawn is going to spawn, and you know, you pretty much have to be revived to human, so you're pretty much allowing people to invade you, and in this area, especially the kiln, it's just lame to jump someone like that. Now, that was gay, but anyway, my first mistake was trying to block magic damage. Now, maybe if you don't know about this game, you might be like, what are you talking about? Magic damage? He's swinging a giant sword at you. But with my knowledge of the game, I know this sword is the large sword of moonlight, I believe, or the great sword of moonlight. It's the adjective has been changed since the last game, but it's still the same thing. It's a sword that consists of magic. I mean, that's what the description is. It's a magic blade, so you cannot block it with a normal shield. A lot of damage will go through your shield. It's treated as a spell when it's used. So, I should have rolled and I would have been safe and I would not have taken that big chunk of my health. But the first thing I did right was fighting proactively or aggressive. When I noticed my opponent left himself open here, he's got a large sword, he's swinging it around everywhere. It's his big old large sword of moonlight, whatever it is. He's swinging it around everywhere, so I took this opportunity. You know, it looks like I might have got hit right there, but you know, you have to be aggressive to win most of the time. I mean, if you don't attack, you're not going to win, so that's not possible. But I take a little bit more damage, but you know, you don't be afraid to take some damage, but I got a lot on him, so I felt that I did that right. I did that correctly. See, I have just a little bit of health left. But he took a pretty nice chunk, and that was 500 damage I did to him. Now, my opponent's first mistake was giving me too much distance while I was nearly dead. Now, if you look up there, that top red bar, which is almost empty now, that is my health. So, you know, he backed up to heal after jumping me, which is pretty unfair. I would not normally heal in an invasion no matter how close I was to being dead, because you really don't lose anything, especially if you're invading with the blue-eye orb that I'm using. But yeah, so I took this opportunity to heal because he gave me too much distance, and he jumped me unfairly. So yeah, he gave me too much distance, and look, I just almost got all my health back. I don't know. No, he didn't heal. Yeah, he did. He healed and he cast his magic. My opponent's second mistake was switching to his catalyst while in CQC, or close quarters combat. You see how close he is to me? I mean, that's not very close. It's not very far either. But yeah, he was in a pretty decent distance to me. I mean, if I take a few steps forward, I can swing a sword at him, or use some magic, or use a miracle. Now this game has two categories: miracles and magics. Miracles use catalysts, miracles use talismans, magic use catalysts. Miracles are usually pretty quicker, but he's using a catalyst, which is magic, and really isn't good close quarters. My opponent's second mistake, my second mistake was, sorry, unnecessary spamming my miracle. Now you see I hit him right there once with my miracle and he took an 86 damage, which is not significant at all, really. I mean, if you are doing it very quickly or very rapidly, 86 could add up. But once I hit him for that 86, I should have immediately switched back to my sword. He has this, it's a double mistake on my part. He has his catalyst in his hand. He has no means of close quarters combat. Catalysts take too long to cast the spells. So yeah, I unnecessarily spammed my miracle. I should have been more aggressive. Instead of spamming it like I am right here, I should have got out. I should have started attacking the shield of my sword, trying to break his guard. Now he cast that now my opponent's third mistake was not casting that, but it was limiting his offensive capabilities. I don't know why it's jumping back and forth like that. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, he limits his. It looks like we're dancing with each other. He limits his offensive capabilities. Now what I mean by this is that, once again, he keeps his catalyst out. I'm trying not to laugh at this. I don't know what happened. I tried to edit it frame by frame, so I must have had 2 in there, and it looks like we're dancing. That's okay. It's a good laugh for you guys. But he, again, has his catalyst out in close quarters, and he's not able to cast any miracle or some spells. As you guys will see, he hit us run around for a long time, almost aimlessly, it seems. He just, like, dance around with me and not attack. Just look. He's running around. And pretty soon I'm gonna notice and I'm gonna, you know, take advantage of that. I don't know why he was playing like this. It's very foolish to play like that. It's also kind of embarrassing on your part. It makes you seem like you don't know what you're doing. Not to insult him or anything like that. I respect all my opponents. I have nothing against this person. He played all right. But yeah, he could have. I don't know what he was trying to do here. I don't know if he's trying to get some distance in between me, because you can't swing that catalyst for much damage. You have to cast a spell, and those take too long. Now, the second thing I did right, I think, was going on the offensive. Now, I could have done this earlier, and honestly, I should have. Maybe that was a mistake on my part, but you know, it didn't lead to anything, so I'm not going to call it out. You notice that I noticed that. You noticed that I noticed that. He was just dancing around, being a bit too defensive. He wasn't attacking me. He was limiting himself to how he could attack me, because if he had a sword out, that giant sword, you saw how much damage he was doing in the beginning. Now he's running around with his catalyst, and he's not even hitting me. So I go on the offensive, I get a nice backstab for some critical damage, but it doesn't finish him off. I switch to my two-handed sword, and immediately go on the offensive, finish him before he's completely off the ground. Which is a good use of the sword. The sword's not too powerful, but it's nice. And hopefully you guys have enjoyed, and you'll come check out my channel. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I look forward to all your feedback and comments. And hopefully I'll see you guys soon over at my channel.